Welcome to QLeave's video guide on how to complete your Community Services Quarterly Employer Return. This video will show you how to enter your return directly into the online employer portal. To get started, you'll need to navigate to the online portal via the Community Services Industry tab on the QLeave website homepage. Under I Want To, choose Login Community Services Employer. Then click the Employer portal. Enter your QLeave username and password. If you've forgotten your password, click Forgot Password and a replacement will be emailed to you. Once your username and password are entered, click Sign In. You'll now be taken to the Employer Portal homepage. From here, you'll be able to see your outstanding returns in the Pending Returns section. You will only be able to enter into the current return if you have completed all returns from previous return periods. Click the return number for the period which you wish to complete the return for. Once you have clicked into your current return period, choose Edit Return. If this is your first return, or you've had new workers start since last quarter, you'll need to add workers to the return before entering data. You can add a worker by clicking Add Worker and then choosing the worker option that meets your requirements. If the worker is already registered with QLeave, you can search their QLeave registration number and their date of birth, then select Continue once they pop up. If they have never been registered with QLeave before, you will need to add them as a new worker, entering their personal contact and employment details. You may need to terminate a worker if they have ceased employment with you since your last return. Click the three dots at the end of their worker row and choose Terminate. You will still be required to enter the gross ordinary wages they earned during their return period up until their termination date. For periods where your workers completed eligible community services work, you will need to enter their gross ordinary wages and annual rate of pay. You can either do this by selecting Import/Export and following the instructions to enter into a spreadsheet and uploading your data, or by entering directly into the system. You will need to enter their gross ordinary wages and annual rate of pay for the return period. To calculate their annual rate of pay, enter the worker's hourly rate times 38 hours by 52 weeks. Do not enter any symbols other than decimal points here. Once you have entered the ordinary wages and annual rate of pay for each of your workers, you'll be able to see that your levy payable has been calculated based on the information you provided. Once back on your returns home screen, all that's left to do is submit your return. You do this by clicking Commit Return and OK. Once committed, your return status will change colour to orange, meaning it is committed and ready for payment. If it changes to red, this means your return needs to be reviewed by QLeave staff who may contact you to resolve any issues. You can download your invoice at any time from the portal and we will also email it to you. You can pay your levy online anytime via EFT or credit card via the Payment Information section on the Returns tab. Please note, it may take up to 14 days after we've received your payment for the payment status to be updated in the employer portal. Thanks for listening to this video. If you have any further issues or questions, please contact QLeave on 1300 753 283 or the email listed above.